Can you categorize it all year? I was like, I did it for the first few weeks.
No. Yeah. Duh, doesn't everybody do that?
Okay, it's on, by the way. Okay, so just heads up. Yeah. I'm going to try something. Hi, guys. We're doing the real estate ride-along again, but I'm trying to figure out what is going on with my phone and why it's not loving me. Well, it doesn't matter. We're just going to forget that because I know it's recording. Yeah.
We're good?
Yes.
Are we all in the shot?
We're just going to make... Oh, yeah. No, believe... You know what's in this shot? Up here, all the side windows.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And she's
wait, are we at fisheye? Or
yeah. It looks... It comes out that way. Yeah, it's really huge. Yeah, so... Anyway, my name is Mike Perez with the Homebuyers Academy, and we are on another real estate ride-along. I believe this is episode 4, so we're just getting started, but we're moving along. And I'm now with the famous Cadee and Julie from... Who are you guys with?
Luxre Realty.
Luxre Realty. Sorry about that. Didn't do proper intro. And these guys have been doing real estate, for quite a while combined. They've got all kinds of experience and things like that. So it's going to be a fun little ride-along, and I need to start driving. I forgot.
All right.
It's a ride-along.
Keep us safe in here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Safety first, seatbelts, everybody. And wouldn't it be funny if one time I got in an accident while I was filming?
No!
That'd be hilarious.
Well, it would, just not if we're in the car.
Yeah. I got rear-ended once, and the only thing that pissed me off is that my coffee cup that I was holding in my hand went all over the place. I was like, "Oh, I gotta clean it up!" And I was so mad because the idiot behind me got around. Hey, there you go. Yeah, thanks for looking. She didn't even look.
She's not even looking.
I live in a dirt road in Kansas. Yeah.
Oh my God, we're going down.
Oh gosh, I'm telling you. People are just...
Yeah. Sorry.
Thanks, Katie, for the background effects. Yeah.
Yep.
For those of you that are still sick, stay home. Yeah. Do not share the love. All right, so I want you guys to tell us a little bit about yourself. Katie, why don't you start first? And just, who you are, what you've been doing, family, friends, hobbies. Brag about yourself a little bit.
I feel like we're on a date.
Kind of, yeah.
So
I guess the date would be the people listening, yeah.
Well, my name's Cadee, Ellis. I did grow up in town here in St. Clemente.
Nice.
I have been in real estate. I actually just did my 4-year license renewal. So I've been in real estate for 4 years.
Sweet.
And Julie and I teamed up about 1.5 years ago. So we've been going strong since 2017, I would say. My family is in real estate. We own commercial property around the county. So I got into it initially so I could really help relieve some pressure for my dad. But I wanted to start with residential real estate so I could become an expert in that and then slowly move over to commercial. So my goal now is to learn anything and everything I can about residential, help as many people as possible. And then I'll learn that way. And it's been going really well, and I enjoy it. And yeah, slowly but surely in the next couple of years, I'll start doing a little bit more with our family business, and that's going to be the more commercial side of things.
Awesome.
But yeah, that's my 2 cents.
Your story, yeah. It's your story. You're sticking with it. All right,
yeah.
Cool.
Jules.
My name is Julie Milne, and
Wait, say that again. She coughed. Yeah.
Sorry.
Totally cut you off. All they're gonna hear is mine.
my name is Julie Milne, and I'm originally from Canada.
Nice.
I moved here a little over 5 years ago. I was in real estate in Canada. My background is in television, and then I went into real estate. Actually, I was a
She's used to being in front of the camera.
Sometimes. I hate it. Not a fan of it.
We all do.
Why I got out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I owned a real estate investment company in Canada. I basically took I took people my age in their late 20s who had a lot of money and didn't know what to do with it. And after the market crashed, I introduced them to properties in Eastern Canada to build their portfolios and educate them on how to make money with their money using real estate. Went and lived in Australia for a year and then moved to the United States where I am now, and been here for 5 years. Me and Katie partnered up about a year and a half ago. I started with Luxre actually as an agent, but trying to get my footing in California and use my marketing background to actually help Mikey and Deb, our CFO and CEO, kind of transform Luxre over the last year. So I am currently still the marketing director of the company, but my main focus now is my clients and my business. It's more of a consulting role.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that lets a great answer to that question, and leads me into the next one. Why would somebody want to work with you guys? What do you guys bring to the table for sellers and then for buyers? Because there is a difference, believe it or not. You know.
Yeah. First of all, I'd like to point out that when you work with a team, we call ourselves a team, even though it's just a partnership. But you pay the same fee all around if you're doing a listing.
Yep.
So if you go to sell a home, we don't charge anything extra or anything like that. And I don't know if a lot of people realize that when you hire a team. And I think that's a big benefit because you get 2 of us, and that means we're not gonna have anyone else sitting in our open houses. We don't have anybody else on our team except for us 2. It's always going to be me or Julie, always showcasing the home that we're selling.
Right. Okay.
And that's really important because we know the most about it. A lot of times when people hand off their open houses or their showings or have someone that's not on their team help them do that, their goal isn't necessarily to sell the home. It's to generate leads for themselves.
I can vouch for that. I've been to open houses a million times where there's a rookie. Somebody just started and they're sitting in the open house to try to get some leads. Yep. The agent that has the listing is not there, never is going to be there, and they just get the listing and move on.
I mean, we don't get paid until the house sells, so it's great if a bunch of buyers walk in and I can find buyers to buy other houses, but ultimately that's just a lot of work. If I could sell the house that I'm sitting in currently and sell that house to the buyers that are standing in there, I mean,
then everybody
the goal.
wins. Yeah, that's the goal. Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we do a lot of, as far as, let's just start talking about with sellers, I guess, since we started talking about that. Yeah. Our biggest thing also is social media and social media advertising. And I think, have gotten really close to kind of making that an expertise of ours. We create so much exposure for our listings simply just on Facebook and Instagram. We actually did, and a lot of that we have learned from our affiliates and people on our team too. And I want to point this out because this actually happened last year when we did a new social media campaign. We had a listing that, I'll be honest, it became a stale listing. It was started a little overpriced, and sellers, as much as you can educate them, they want to start with their price. So by the time we got to a price that was really good market, we did a social media campaign boosting, it was our second social media campaign essentially, trying to boost exposure for the home. And after we did that, we actually got 2 offers and got into bidding more. And that was because of the social media marketing that we did. Yes, it had to do with the price drop, but no one would have known about it unless you advertise it.
Right. Exactly.
Listings become stale listings, unfortunately. If they sit for so long, people have seen them, and when the longer they sit, the more people go, well, that's a red flag, when really there isn't necessarily red flags.
Would you say that's the number one problem sellers have, is wanting the wrong price?
Absolutely.
And not trusting the agent?
Yeah.
Because they think the agent just wants to dump it.
1000%. Yeah.
And it comes down to marketing too. I mean, it's like a lot of agents, it's like old school, sending out just listed in the neighborhood, inviting the neighbors. I mean, the chances that your neighbor has a friend that wants to move into the house next door to you, there's a possibility, but it's not as high.
It's not going to sell the house.
And if you have an agent that has a proper team doing the property, basically research on the area, where are the people coming from? That particular area, where were they coming from? I don't know, it might have been Irvine or something.
Yeah.
So we didn't do a just listed campaign for that neighborhood or a price drop campaign for that neighborhood. We actually we did all online marketing and targeted people in Irvine, where the numbers were coming from, and then that's when it popped up on their radar, and
we got 2 offers after 100 days.
Yeah.
After 100 days on the market,
that's
we got
right.
2
Josh
offers.
told you guys that story. That's right. That was amazing.
Real estate's changing. Real estate is changing.
It is.
And you have to adapt. People are changing. The whole world is changing. The way we buy things. Like, you can buy everything at your fingertips. Amazon.
Right.
I can buy oranges, garlic, a book. I don't even have to build a store anymore. So
and it can be delivered within an hour.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Totally true. Because people are still, I think, in this idea, well, I need to advertise your spot, and then hopefully people will stumble on it, like in a newspaper, you know what I mean, back in the day. And it's like, no, that doesn't work anymore. People specifically go on the internet now, or more specifically their phones, these things, and I want this, and this, and if it's not out there, it's not going to show up. And that'll end that decision. That they're not going to go drive around. They're not going to do anything else or call an agent. They're just going to quit looking.
Well, you have to take advantage of all the algorithms that are out there. So your phone knows that your home base is in Irvine, and I don't know, maybe that's where all the buyers are coming, or people are moving from Irvine to San Juan for some reason.
Right.
That's what the numbers are. So if we have systems in place that we can pull that information, create an advertisement, and send it to them and ship it to them, I mean, our money goes so much further. Postcards can be anywhere from like 25 cents a piece, plus then you got to mail it, so 50 cents, and you're hitting 200 or 300 homes. And
well, if you're not mailing it to the right area where the buyers are coming from, there's not.
It's hundreds of dollars, and people usually just go in the surrounding area. But it's like it's just kind of a waste of money.
What that's doing is helping the agent though generate leads, not sell the home. Again, that's what it comes back down to.
Thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you put your client first, either it's a buyer or a seller, and you put them first, that's going to help our business in the long run. We don't want to build a business based on being selfish.
Sure.
It's not all about us. It's like, that's
well, there's no reason you can't do both.
Yeah.
I mean, no seller's going to, begrudge you trying to, generate business, from their listing. They're going to be like, yeah, the more people that see it, the better. Great.
Yeah.
But knowing that you have a more specific ability or skill or talent, whatever you want to say, that'll get this thing sold that'll get this sold faster and find the right buyer. We're going to implement that as well.
Yeah.
And that's something like great. You know what I mean? They just
we
want
definitely do the just sold flyer. So once you've sold your home, then
we're going to tell everybody.
Yeah.
Now we can try and generate business from that, but that's just our job. Right?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Let's talk about buyers for a second and what we bring to the table for that, though, because you did ask for both.
Yes, I did.
And I think we're both really proud of this. We just closed a deal last Wednesday. That was essentially supposed to be a short sale. So when it came on the market, it was obviously under market value priced because it was a short sale. And we were one of like 12 offers.
Yep.
And we got the house. We got our clients the house. Again, we ended up coming in we ended up closing at list price. There were offers on the table for, what did he say, like 20 grand more?
$20,000 and $30,000 more.
But we got the offer, we got into escrow, and then it turns out the agent and the sellers couldn't figure out if it was a short sale. They weren't really sure, it wasn't being approved yet. So we had a couple tricks up our sleeve on how to expedite it, and we did, and we actually closed in 23 days.
We got our foot in the door.
And that was supposed to be a short sale, wasn't even a short sale. There were things that we knew just from being in the business, surrounding ourselves with the right team, having the right people work with us.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We were able to expedite the entire file, and it turned out it was an equity sale, it wasn't even a short sale.
Yeah.
And we knew how to figure out.
And we got a credit at close.
Nice. Nice.
So when you have the right people on your team, I think that's what's really important. Everybody thinks all real estate agents
But how did the
are
offer get
created
accepted,
equal.
though? Yeah, how did the offer get accepted?
That's a secret. We can't tell you.
Oh, you'll have to kill me, yeah.
We're expert negotiators. What do you think?
Exactly, yeah. I paid the guy behind at a 7-Eleven. Yeah. Okay, then all right,
People
trade
like
secret,
us,
I get it.
okay?
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
that's another thing, and we do have to say this. There's so many agents out there that are, I hate to say it, but are not fun to work with and are a challenge to work with, and they create more obstacles than they need to.
Yeah.
But if you have a good relationship with your network, people want to work with you. If there's 12 offers on the table, but you've had it out with maybe 6 of those agents, why would you want to?
There's enough business.
If you know how they do business
in this business for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, there really is.
I think
yeah.
we pride ourselves on being
each other, and we don't need to be mean to each other.
No,
Yeah.
we need to work together.
Yeah.
Is what we need to do. Yeah.
So we pride ourselves on keeping a good rapport with every agent. Yeah. Obviously, I think we handle things very well, and a lot of times pressure can get to people, and they don't really know how to properly interact or negotiate when that happens. So I think we do pride ourselves on always kind of keeping our cool and staying kind and dealing with things the best we can.
Yeah.
And that in turn helps your clients, because then people want to work with you.
Yeah, for sure. That's exactly right. And like you said, you know the buyer, you know what's going on. They've been pre-approved. Hello.
Yeah.
I do the mortgage side of things, and so many times I'll get calls. Hey, they want to make an offer. They need to get pre-approved. Whoa! What? You're making an offer today, and the guy's never even thought to see if he even gets approved.
What?
And that's just bad juju right there. I mean, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. Now, I've had people. Luckily, it worked out. They were approved. They could handle it, but not because they knew. They just, I'll be fine. And you got lucky. But most of the time, it turns out, no, they're not lucky. Don't put the offer in. They're not going to they can't buy pants. You know what I mean? It's just like, there's no way this is going to work out. You know what I mean? So that's why it's important if you're a buyer or even a seller. If you're a seller, don't assume that you're going to be able to buy your next house. Why don't you do the homework and make sure you're also pre-qualified and pre-approved, and that you've got a game plan for the next 5, 10, 15 years, and you use the right strategy for financing. Because otherwise, you're going to get yourself in a situation, crap, it's like we already sold our house. Now what are we going to do? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Now you're a renter again. It's like, that doesn't work.
Right.
You don't want to make assumptions in this business. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So, that's awesome. Well, anything else that you guys want to tell them, or obviously give them your contact information and mention all that? And
you can find us on all social media platforms as OC Home Sales. We're OC Home Sales Inc. on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Help me.
Twitter.
Is that Twitter? We're on Twitter.
Yeah, we do try to make educational videos. We do have a blog, so if you guys have questions about anything, head over to our YouTube channel, and then you can pretty much find us anywhere from there.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, cool. Hey, congratulations. That was awesome.
Well, thanks, Mike.
Good job, guys. Yeah,
thanks for inviting us.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad you guys were willing to volunteer.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that.
Well, we love being in front of the camera.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, these two shy people are just really had a hard time getting words out of them. Cadee wouldn't shut up. I mean, guys, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what? What'd you say?
Next time when I'm not coughing, we'll have to do it again, and then we can actually, our brain won't be as foggy.
Hey, we'll definitely do it again, because there's always updates and things that change that people need to know about you guys. So it's always a good thing. So again, my name is Mike Perez with Home Buyers Academy. If you need to reach out to me for anything, 949-246-0633. Thanks a lot, and have a great day. Bye.
Cool.
Did that work? Where are you guys' car?
Right here.
Oh, I just passed.
Perfect.
Okay.
You're
I knew it was getting close. Awesome.